My name is Mumuni Haruna, popularly known as Stone. I am an office administrator and then a music and entertainment pundit in the region. I can say for sure for our Wala setting that our society morals has been influenced by religion, to say Islamic religion. You know, that always stands against the use of profane words that is associated to music, clubbing, maybe organizing programs that will attract opposite sex, and among other things. So that has resulted into our parents and the society seeing music as something that can affect our society morals. So this is the reason why most parents don't want to support their children to do music or doing music. And then one other thing too that I can say is that during all these years in our struggles to do music, it has not yielded much results for those of us who has pushed to join or do music. So, and that has always given our parents chance to conclude that music or doing music is an aimless thing. So that is affecting their perception and then their support for our music. So when we struggle to do it and when we reach a point that we need people to come in to support us, they don't usually come forward because they think that they have better things to do with their monies and time and effort than to put in to our music. So I think this is the reason why music is not that much supported here. We are supporting music because some of us know what music can do to these musicians' life financially, and it's not like we are not afraid of society or we are also deviant or we are deviant like maybe they may perceive to see. No, you know, we live in a world where every talent or every skills an individual has is important if you are able to develop it. You know, day in, day out, our graduates are completing schools with certificates and they are not getting jobs. And, you know, music or the music industry is a place that provides a lot of employment to a lot of youth and graduates. You see, it's not only musicians that the music industry can provide jobs to, but other people that work with musicians like engineers, photographers, videographers, editors, show organizers, the fashion industry, among others. So people like us is supporting our musicians to do music because we also want them to also achieve something in life with their talent. And we are always here providing assistance relation to our experience in music business, and then how to uplift their brands. And the musicians here too are doing music because not because they want to go against their parents or the society, but because they are pushed by their talent and then their passion to do music. So that is the reason why some of us are here to support them, not to go wayward as our parents or our society perceive they may. So we are here to help them so that we can all grow, so that they can become better people in society with their music. Or let our parents know that music is not an aimless thing. If a musician in this region or town is able to grow in music to the extent that he or she can buy cars and build houses, take care of their families, I don't think they will see music as an aimless thing. So that is the reason why some of us are pushing to support music. Well, I don't think it's only musicians that are seen or perceived to be ungrateful, but anybody that need the assistance of others to grow, like our politicians our, or our footballers. In the case of musicians, I think there are two reasons to this, and one is by nature, that is the nature of an individual, and then the other one as a result of their ambitions. And ambitions in the sense that if I start my music career with you today here in Wa or in Upper West, and then by efforts we are able to grow out of Upper West, and I'll need other people to take me to places that I might want to go with my music career, and you can do that as an individual. It will be difficult for me to start with you. So in a quest to part ways with you, maybe we might not agree on terms. So that might lead you to say, I am ungrateful. And it's always difficult with an individual when you are so much driven by ambition. You might not care how somebody has understood your point, but what might want to push to grow. So maybe at the end of the day, you might not be able to come back to patch up the holes that you left. So in that way, people might perceive you to be ungrateful because you were once helped by them. And here too, our people's nature might be that once I ever helped you, you also have to help me, even if it will affect you. And by one's nature is as such that somebody will help you today and tomorrow you act as if the person never helped you before. And I think this is affecting the kind of help that is coming to our musicians here, because people perceive that once I help you, tomorrow you tend to insult me. And this our industry. People like expressing themselves with songs. And once you finish expressing yourself with a song, tomorrow things might be okay with you with that individual, but the song lives on. And I think our musicians should be aware of this, that when you are pushed to record a song for somebody, and tomorrow everything has died off between you and the person, but remember the song will live on. And let us not create a path that will let people see us as ungrateful, because this is affecting the kind of help that is coming to us as musicians, and at the long run it is affecting our industry, because we are crying day in day out for people to come in to help us, and the help is not coming. And mostly they say that our musicians are ungrateful. Yo. Well, I think we have talented musicians over here in Upper West that has content that can take them out of this region to other parts of Ghana or nationally. We already have the likes of Samini, Wiala and Co out there. And Samini might not start here, but Wiala started her career here in Upper West, and she has grown internationally, as we can all see. Some of these our guys can also join in that lane. It's just about believing in them and pushing them to that height. And like I said earlier, that is the more reason why some of us are here pushing this music agenda, because we know we have talented musicians here that can change their lives and their families lives with music. Yup.
So what are the opportunities?
Opportunities. Okay. Well, currently, we have numerous. Currently, we have a lot of radio stations. Station in the heart of Upper West, which is Wa. We have radio stations in other parts of Upper West, in some of the districts, if not all. And if I can say for Wa, almost all our radio stations open their arms to our musicians. And then they provide opportunities for our musicians to market their brands and their music. They've carved out entertainment programs and discussions segments that is dedicated to our Upper West musicians. Not only that, they play our music always and they push our brands to grow. Social media has made a lot of impact locally. You know, it is easy nowadays to market yourself to a whole lot of people within Upper West region through social media. Most of our guys have pages. They promote their songs, their brands, their events, their interviews, among other things that they need people to know what is up with their music stuffs, and they get people through social media. One thing that it hasn't done much to is how we push our brands out of this region. I mean, to reach other places that is easy to do with social media. And I think our musicians has to work on this, because the social media is a place that can connect us to people in every part of this world. And we need to sit up, learn how to attain this height, because most of our musicians, I think they take things so literally, you know. Sorry. They take things so literally, you know. When they say that when you create or when you go to Facebook, you can market yourself there. So when they just go, they add few people as friends, they start posting and start tagging people, and they think that they are making impact with their music. No, one thing you need to do in social media in order to help yourself is to create presence. And how do one create presence? You need to let people know that there is somebody here by this name. And you need to attract people to your brand or to your wall that you've created on social media through how you go about things there. You don't just go in, add people as friends and start tagging people. When you need somebody's attention, it is easy to create that attention on social media. You don't just go tagging the person. You don't just go to people's inbox and start inboxing them that, yo boss, I heard you help musicians, I want you to help me. No. You need to create a rapport between you and that person before, when you contact the person, it will be easy, because there are 1,001 of your likes that are in his or her inbox asking him or her for help. But once you are able to create a rapport, which is you interact constantly with the person's post on social media to the extent that he or she will notice you as an individual, and the moment you introduce yourself, he or she will know that this person is a serious person. But you just go about, maybe somebody has posted something and you see that people are jumping on it, liking and commenting, then you also want to just go and post your new song there. You might get people, though, but that alone might not help. So I think that we need to work on our social media gimmicks so well in such a way that we can market ourselves internationally, because it is easy to do it, but it is not easy as ABC. So I think once a while we always need to go to people that are influencers on social media, people that are IT inclined, that can help us in the ways of marketing ourselves. We need to know the strong words, the tags that we need to put in our post that can help it to trend. When it's trend, you can easily go viral. And you know, when something goes viral, it means it will make you popular, or it will be popular. So let's try to learn more about social media, and then how we can uplift our brand to help us grow, because WA or Upper West might produce the next Michael Jackson, or the next Kendrick Lamar, or the next Sarkodie, or the next Shatawale, if we sit up with the way we do things. My name is Stone, and I'm in Bros Milieu. Peace.